You must have seen this post on 6 Buzz. So, Justin Trudeau has made quite a name for himself, and everyone is focused so much on him, so much that it has gone beyond expectations. Like, instead of remembering JC, at this point, she is thinking about JT. I mean, is Trudeau the new Christ? You would be thinking that, but JC is positive, JT is negative. No, I don't think so. It doesn't matter. Whoever has your best attention is the one God you are inclined to. With Bhagavad Gita, you would know that either you choose a positive or negative way. Both ends up in Bhagavad Gita. Even JT has the aspect of God particle in him. With Bhagavad Gita, you would come out of this circle of enemies and friends. Everyone would become your family because you would know what's the difference between JC, Jesus Christ, and JT, Justin Trudeau. By in depth analysis, you would know why they behave separately and how come they still are connected. Also, everyone is pissed that JT has given all the Canadian money to outsiders and still going on for help. And many Canadians are either leaving the country or going further south of Ontario. I would say that you should first see your own self and then focus on others. By self, I mean JT is not even sending his personal money, but the one that belongs to Canadians. I have seen the decline of Canada. I would say that back in 2015, I would rate Canada as 85 out of 100, but now it's like 45 out of 100. Every country is affected by COVID, even India, but I would say that India was like 45 out of 100 and is now maybe 39, but not that much of a decline. And people are already used to this. But Canada has declined rapidly. I think JT wants to get famous, so there are two ways of becoming, and he chose the second option, which we are all seeing ourselves. I am sure he has plans to go to Mars and is already talking with Elon Musk. No, Mars is not that far away. Maybe another galaxy, as people can't handle JT anymore. But who's gonna help you? You think this? What I'm providing you here is you know the value of that only when this makes sense. Otherwise, it's just giving a Rolls Royce to someone who doesn't even know how to walk and is probably a handicap and would surely kill oneself if that person tried to drive. Hopefully, this example works as in words. It's very difficult to make you understand the value of Bhagavad Gita. But still, I gotta try. And I am guaranteeing you permanent help, not like a politician. Permanent in the sense that your whole generation is taken care of. No more worries, no more troubles, nothing, no more, and it's all gone permanently. Every problem you can think of will be gone permanently, all vanished. Can anyone give you 100% permanent guarantee? Even the hygienic soaps kill 99% of the bacteria. You don't know how much time it takes to find a permanent solution, as it's not so easily accessible because you always end up with temporary solutions and are satisfied for the time being. But for how long it will last? Nothing is permanent but only Bhagavad Gita. Because I myself have been taking temporary remedies and I have seen their effect vanishing after a while. But this, my friends, is a permanent solution. Not this, but Bhagavad Gita. So, only one and one Bhagavad Gita. As I mentioned earlier, excess of something helps you to know the negative effects of it. I remember other examples where I have gone extreme. The games, I never left a single game that was not available in the market. The games of the 90s, you know, the keyboard ones with the cassettes. The music, oh, you must see my collection. But now I left everything and I am just listening to Bhagavad Gita everywhere, which is the song of the God. So why should I listen to something else? It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I have lost my interest in them. So, while gymming, I'm listening to Bhagavad Gita via Shailendra Bharti, which is Prasad's Gita zone. In my car, it's Swami Adganand in Punjabi. After going through his Hindi and English versions, as Adganand has done translations in multiple languages. At my work, I'm listening to Mahagita by Osho. Although Bhagavad Gita has everything including in it, but Osho saw it differently, so he called Ashtavakra Gita as Mahagita, which is not my opinion. At my home, I'm listening to Bhagavad Gita via Swami Sarvapriyananda. Also, I am currently watching Radha Krishna serial. After watching Mahabharata by B.R. Chopra, Shri Krishna by Ramanand Sagar, Mahabharata by Siddharth Kumar Tiwari, and Little Krishna by Jeffrey Scott. So there's a lot of. Krishna is looking at Arjuna keenly. So I'm continuing with Gita. Krishna knows that he is Kshatriya warrior and it is his destiny to be a Kshatriya. So it is Arjuna's destiny to be a Kshatriya warrior. That is his destiny. Arjuna is saying all these things like Brahmins. He is not a Brahmin. He is talking like a Brahmin. He is giving arguments like that of Brahmins. He is not a Brahmin. He is a Kshatriya. He doesn't know that anything except the sword. He has only one scripture. In fact, it is difficult to find a Kshatriya like Arjuna in the world. When a friend of mine came from Japan, someone gifted him a statue. That statue has a sword in one hand and the shine of the sword is on its face. And on the other hand, there is a lamp and the glow of the lamp's light is on the other part of the face. If you look at the idol from the side where the lamp is, it seems that the face of Buddha. And if you look from the side where the sword is, it seems that the face is of Arjuna. They started asking me what was the matter. So I said that if it is difficult to find a Brahmin greater than Buddha, a pure Brahmin, then it is also very difficult to find a Kshatriya greater than Arjuna. And this statue in Japan is the statue of samurai soldier. The rule for samurai is that he should have peace like Buddha and the ability like Arjuna. Only then he can be a soldier. The courage to fight is like that of Arjuna and the calmness while fighting is like that of Buddha. There is a demand for the big impossible. There is a demand for a very rare possibility, which only Krishna can make possible and he already did it. But Arjuna has nothing like Buddha before Gita. His peace is just a defense. His talks of peace are just escapist. He will regret even talking about peace. Tomorrow Arjuna will again catch hold of Krishna by saying, "Why did you support me? I got defamed. The clan's prestige is gone." He will then bring 25 arguments, just as now he has brought 25 arguments in favor of running away. Tomorrow he will bring 25 arguments and will tell Krishna that you are responsible. You have entangled me and made me run away. Now everything has become a disgrace. Who will take the responsibility for this now? Therefore, Krishna cannot leave Arjuna so easily. There is no point in leaving it so easily. That man Arjuna is in a double mind. It is absolutely necessary to bring him to one mind. Then whatever Arjuna does with a single mind, he can have the approval of Krishna. So then Arjuna said, "Therefore, due to the greed for the happiness of the state, we have become inclined to commit the great sin of destroying our loved ones. It is very surprising and regrettable incident." Arjuna said, "If I, who does not react in any way, is killed in the battle with the force of Dhritarashtra's son, armed with weapons, then my death by them will be more beneficial for me." Sanjaya said, having said this, grief-stricken Arjuna keep all his weapons in the chariot and sat silently on top of the chariot. Sanjaya said, "The Lord said the following words to Arjuna, whose eyes were filled with tears and who was full of qualities like compassion, etc.